We all know it's coming. Sooner or later, we will face it. Some fear it, some embrace it, and some choose to ignore it altogether. But here's the real question: what if death isn't the end? Let's go back for a moment. Imagine you're in a hospital room, machines are beeping, doctors are doing everything they can, but suddenly, silence. The machines flatline. At that moment, science tells us something simple. Your body shuts down, your heart stops pumping, your brain stops firing signals, and all the thoughts, memories, and emotions that made you you vanish. Or do they? Because, strangely, this isn't the whole story. Over the years, thousands of people have reported something extraordinary. People who were clinically dead, some for minutes, others for hours, have come back to life. And they all describe eerily similar experiences. A tunnel leading to a bright, almost welcoming light. A feeling of overwhelming peace, as if everything suddenly made sense. Looking down at their own body from above, watching doctors desperately trying to bring them back. Meeting people, sometimes strangers, sometimes loved ones who had passed away long ago. Science calls these near-death experiences, or NDEs. Some explain them as hallucinations, a last flicker of the dying brain. But here's the problem. Many of these people describe things they shouldn't be able to see or hear. A man in cardiac arrest correctly described what the doctors were saying, even though he had no heartbeat for several minutes. A woman blind from birth claimed she saw herself lying on the operating table. So if consciousness is just a function of the brain, how could these things be possible? There's a theory, a controversial one, that suggests consciousness isn't just a byproduct of the brain. Instead, the brain might be more like a receiver tuning into something much larger. Think about a radio. When you turn it off, the music stops playing, but that doesn't mean the signal is gone. So, what if our consciousness is the same? What if, when our body stops working, our awareness simply shifts to another frequency, one we just can't perceive from this side? For thousands of years, different cultures have believed in reincarnation, the idea that after death we come back, reborn into another life. Some cases are unsettlingly detailed. Imagine a young child barely able to read, suddenly speaking about a life they've never lived, describing places they've never been, recognizing people they've never met. Scientists have documented hundreds of cases where children remember past lives with an accuracy that's hard to explain. If death is truly the end, then how do we explain this? A simulation? A transition? Or something else? Let's push the boundaries even further. What if this reality isn't real at all? The simulation hypothesis suggests that our universe is just a highly sophisticated digital construct. And if that's true, then what happens when we die? Do we simply log out? Do we wake up somewhere else? Or maybe, just maybe, we respawn in another life, like a character in a game, starting fresh but carrying echoes of past experiences. So, what if death isn't the end? Maybe it means we should fear it less. Maybe it means we should focus not on how long we live, but on how we live. Because if this journey continues beyond the horizon, then every choice, every action, every moment matters more than we think. And if it does end, well, then this is our one chance to make it count. Either way, the answer is the same. Live.